welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy. And today I'm going to continue working on this floral butterfly journal. And I have gone through, and except for these pieces here that I pre-made, I have tried to save a little bit of time and just gone through and found where I think I want the other pieces to go. These other pieces that are left are not things that have to be glued in, but they may need a pocket or they may need something else on the page before I can place it where I want it to go. So I am going to just go ahead and get started. And I think maybe I should have a good grief. I should have marked where they went. I do know that I have pockets and pockets and pockets and pockets. I mean, there's 4 on just that page that I need to fill, but none of the things that I already had made would have worked like I would like for them to have worked in those pockets. And that's the case with other places in this journal as well. So I'm just going through and I'm just taking you along with me for the ride as I figure out where things are going to go. Now, what I want to do on this page, I want to make this sheet music a wraparound pocket, not with that part in there. Because my sheet music is longer, I folded it, but when I folded it right at the edge of this paper. And I was doing that just to measure it so it would come to the edge, but then I thought, ooh, I kind of like the way that looks. And then I turned the page over and I thought, ooh, I kind of like that for a pocket. So I am going to do that, but I'm going to have to work front and back kind of alternately, if I can say it right, because in order to do this page, I need to do part of this page first. So I'm going to get my glue out. Let's see if it's going to behave today. I get my little pin holder here. And I want to put glue along the bottom here and up the inside of this fold, because that is where the page goes around. Actually, I don't even have to put it on the inside of this fold, because the other side of the page, I believe I decided I was going to glue it down. Was I going to glue it down? I am pretty sure I was going to glue it. Well, I'm going to glue it down now. Whether I was going to or not, I am now. And see, I already did it out of order, because one of the things that I wanted to do before gluing that page down is I wanted to put this sticker up here at the top. No, I didn't. I wanted to do, I'm doing it in the right order. Oh my goodness. I am something else, let me tell you. All right, so I am going to go ahead and glue that down. And I'm just going to fold that because I'm still kind of wavering on whether I want to make the other side a pocket or not. And I am going to put this sticker up here at this corner. And it's going to go over the sheet music, so I'm actually not going to have full use of the pocket at the top. It'll only be that far, and that's fine with me. I do not need something that wide in that spot. There is no requirement for the size of your journal cards or any other kind of inclusions that you want to put into a journal. You can do it however you want. I do kind of want it to be straight, and part of that may be determined by if this grabs faster than what I was expecting. And I really like washi tape stickers because they kind of just disappear into the page. The background does. You can't even see the white background from that sticker. And so I can do that. And then I'm just going to tuck that right in there. Now I'm probably going to come back at a later stage and decorate like page edges and different things like that. But for right now, that's what I wanted. And so I'm going to turn the page back over. Have I decided yet if I want this to be a pocket or not? I think I do, but I think I want to fold this over. So that, number one, I don't have so much white showing over here on the edge, but also it kind of gives me a little bit more room. Let's see if I folded that too far for that to fit in there now. Oof. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to unfold that and fold it half as far as it was. Just half as far. And I'm matching up the bottom and trying to go up. Now, let's see if that works before I glue that down. Yes. I probably already thought of that. I don't know that for sure. But I thought of it before it was too late anyway. I need that to be over here because I'm right-handed. So I'm going to put glue just across the bottom here. And then on the outside of this folded edge. And I'm just going to bring it around, and I'm going to hold it for just a few seconds to let that glue get a grip. Let's make sure, yep, that's what it looks like. And I also decided that I wanted to put this on there, and this was one of my pre-made stack of stickers is what it's called. Pretty sure it's a stack of sticker. But I think I want, since I had to leave more white there than what I expected to, I think I want to add a piece of washi. So I'm going to get my little basket of washi tape. And at first I thought that these were all washis that I had chosen to go with this journal, and then I realized that that's not one of them that I chose for this journal. So I think that it's just a little basket of washi that just happened to be right handy. And I just saw, I was going to use that, but those aren't roses. That's a rose, so I could still use it. But I think maybe I want to use this yellow. And so I am going to get my little razor blade out and find the end of the washi and give it a quick look to see if I like that. And I do. I do like that. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to cover up the brackets with it even. I'm trying to turn it over so that I can put glue on the back of it, not this glue. This glue needs to have its pin put back in. And I need my glue stick. I'm just going to run glue right across this washi tape. And I'm going to put that on there just so that the lines, the line of where the staff starts is matched with the washi tape edge. And then I'm just going to come up here and use my little Dollar Tree razor. And I like that. I like how that, I like that. And now I can put this on here. Now, it's a stack of sticker, but it's most of the sticker is covered up. I will have to, well, not most of it. I will have to put glue on this because this is a paper piece. Let's see. I can use my glue stick for that. Because it is paper on paper. Glue sticks tend to work well for paper on paper. For, not fur. I'm tired. You can always tell when I'm tired because my twang comes out. And if that bothers you, I apologize. And if you think it's funny, that's fine. Let's see. Now, how did I decide I wanted to do this? I want to cover up part of the washi, but not much of it. I'm going to just put it right there. And so the brown part is a sticker, and this washi rose is a sticker. And then that's a digital that I've glued on there. And then this is a piece of book page. I think that looks pretty. That turned out well. And then this side, I don't have a whole lot on it. I wish I had a rose sticker that was facing the other direction, and I would just put it at the bottom. Let's see what I do have. These are stickers that I had pulled out at the beginning of the project. It's not a rose, but I do like that yellow. No, I don't think that's what I want to do, though. Do I want to go with a pink? Nope. Nope. And see, that's the same one, and I just don't... Unless I laid it down like that. If I did it like that, it would look different. And I could just cut the end of it off right there. I think I may do that. So I am just going to start the sticker and try to remember just where I wanted that. I think I like it right there. And then I can just take my scissors very carefully cut that off. I like that. I think that looks good. It does look like two different stickers unless you look at it really, really hard, in which case you can tell it's the same sticker just turned. But I like it. I think that worked out. And there's yet another rose, but I think that may just be, yeah, that's just too much. All right, so next is, oh, this one was simple. This is one of the cards, and let's see. I want to show you what this does. It's actually, you can see through it. You can't tell that you can see through it from the back, but it's translucent. So I'm going to take a picture so that you can see what it looks like when I hold it up in the window. Here's another one that I think that this is perfect for it. And it is a pocket and a pocket, and then writing space on the back. And I just thought it looked really, really cute. Just tucked in right, just like that. Just like that. I like it. So that was simple. Sometimes finding where you want something to go is the hardest thing. Let's see. Oh, this one. This one is the one where this was the shaker card, and it opens up, And then you can open it up and you've got this page. And there's a pocket, and then these are each pockets. But I did leave space for a pocket on the back of this. And this little card, this little journaling card that has a flip open spot for writing, it fits in there. Just pretty much perfectly. And I like the little bit of ribbon that pokes out that matches that flower. So that was simple. This journaling card I made from a piece of, let's see, this was a punch out thing, and then this was like the background on it, but it was scrap. It wasn't meant to be kept. And so I put some tissue paper on it and some drywall tape and a digital and some ribbon and a little envelope right here. This is one of the book pages, and that's one of the words from the book, and then a little collage here. And I'm just going to take it because it looks really good against opposite that page. I'm just going to take it and put this little gold clip. This little it's not a bulldog clip. It's not a binder clip. It looks like a clothespin, to be honest. And I guess that's what it is a clothespin. And I'm just going to put it right there. And that's simple as can be. But Tommy, you're leaving all those pockets empty. Well, yes, I am. Because I have to make something to go in those. All right, now I'm just putting in things that I already had made. Here's the shaker pocket with the 2 journaling cards tucked into the back side. And it fits here in that little shallow pocket. It fits there really well. And look at this. That was on the vellum is the same flower as that right there. Plus, this is from the digital. And the colors, the pinks and the blues and this gold are all right there in that picture. So I, just had to do that. I had to put it there. Here's one of the things I made. It is a paper clip that I've altered. And it's here because it's holding on one of the other things on the back side. No, it's not. It's just here. It's here because it goes really well with that blue. That gray right there is just almost a blue. There's kind of a greeny blue there. I don't know. I thought it looked good. I thought it looked good, and so that's where its home is. Still have 2 pockets to fill on here. And this journaling card is going to go in this pocket. I like the way that pink picks up on the pink in the picture. And nope, that's the wrong way. This was it. The blue for the sky and the grass. Oh my goodness. I didn't think that looked right because the pink was way different. So we've got the sky and then the green right there of the grass. There is pink later on, but gosh. But I am going to do something right there with where the hole is. And that pink looks better with that pink. Here I have another one of my altered paper clips. And I've got it on this page holding this altered envelope. And it's got a pocket right there. And then a pocket, and then a pocket, and a pocket. Or one pocket if you wanted it to be one all the way across. And I want that tab to stick up over the top. So I've got that altered paper clip holding it right there. And I think that it picks up. I don't have it pushed all the way on. Why don't I have it pushed all the way on? There we go. Yeah. And I think that just looks good. It makes this whole spread go together. I do still think I'm going to try to find a butterfly to put on here somewhere. Here is another one of the journaling cards that I made, and I've got this little tiny doily on it. I want to put something on those. No, I don't. Those are Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher staples. And it just goes in here, and the doily goes over the top, and then that butterfly and that butterfly, and that butterfly, and that butterfly. And so I think I need a butterfly for this page too, just to tie it all together. This is a journaling card that I made with, these are the, oh goodness, what are they called? They're these things, the color transparency, it says. What am I trying to think of? Oh, that says color transparency too, so I didn't even have to look at that. Slide projector. They go in a slide projector, and then you would show pictures on a screen. Raise your hand if you remember those. And so I've got a dried fuchsia from one of my plants last year inside of it, and I'm just going to tuck it right here in this pocket, because I think that the black and white and the green goes well with everything else that's on this page. Let's see. Oh, okay. And this is not a pocket on this side, but there is a pocket on the back side. And this tab is punched out of that same kind of paper there. And so I'm just bringing it around to the back as well. And this has a pocket, so I'll need to put something inside of it there, and it has a pocket there, and it has a pocket there. So multiple pockets. I'm just going to put little things in each of those pockets, but then this fits right down in there like that. Oh, I need to glue that. So I'm just going to put a little dab of this Zig, what is it? Zig two-way glue. It's one of those glues that if you glue it right away, it's permanent. If you let it dry and then glue it, it's repositionable. Here's another journaling card that I made ahead of time. I don't think it's a pocket. I think it is just a journaling card. And I like it in this pocket. Just like that, because I think that the colors in that rose are echoed in the colors in this rose. And then this is the same as these labels down here. So I thought that that looked really, really pretty. Oh, and I noticed that I had to fix this because my accordion pocket, you may have noticed in a couple of the videos that it wasn't opening correctly over here. I had it taped shut for some reason. And I think that I just made it wrong, because this top one should also open out like that, but it's fastened at the sides. But if I cut it from the sides, then I don't have this pocket back here, and it's glued down, so I can't just cut it at the sides. So that's my mistake. It'll be fine. This was a journaling card that I made, and it just is I call these page huggers. And I just put it right here because I thought that it looked really good, because these little pieces here are the same pattern as those pieces there. I've got a little tiny Tim Holtz Bulldog clip on there. This is a hidden journaling card. You open it up and you've got journaling space on the inside of it. And you can write on the backs of these as well. And then you put it back in there, and if you don't know it's there, anyone who doesn't know that it's there won't be able to find it very easily. And it looks really good in this back pocket of this dresser. If I can get it to go down. For some reason it's not behaving. And then I think that that looks really good. Those colors all look really good together. And this one, what was I doing here? What is this one here for? I think that I just wanted to make sure that it goes on this page, and so I'm going to find a paper clip or something so that I can clip it to that page. I'll just go ahead and do that real quick. And that way I know that I'll need to make some sort of a paper clip to go with that. In this, I don't know what I called it, some kind of a pocket, I've just tucked in this little notepad. It can go either direction. And that is that. So that was fairly quick. I tried to cut out a whole lot of my hemming and hawing and putting and replacing and all of that stuff. And really, I just wanted you to kind of see where I was putting things in and going along with me as I figure out I need to make this many things for this many pockets, and I could do this, and oh, I need to do that. But I'm just bringing you along on this journey, and sometimes it's boring, and sometimes it's exciting, and sometimes you learn things, and sometimes you don't. Thank you for joining me today, and as always, be kind. Bye.